Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Hector. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, basically what I do is I make stickers, I make decals, and I print stickers from home. I have a little at-home shop, and I'm just gonna show you guys what I have and what equipment I use, and basically everything that's going down here at the lab at home. Now, this might seem very simple because it is. I've had a gaming PC in the past. I've had like 3, and somehow I ended up with just a laptop with a AOC monitor. And this is the setup. It's not anything special, nothing crazy. Could I have something better? Of course I could. I guess the job done for now. In the future, I do plan on building a gaming PC. I got the PS5 right there. I know it doesn't look very professional, but PS5 is there for if I ever have time to play, which is very rare. We got the gallon of water. I sell a lot of Instagram names, and this is like my preset fonts on Etsy. Over here we have our cold laminator for our printed stickers, and then here I have my paper cutter. I have a MacBook Pro with the A4 chip in it. Right here just overstock and baby stuff, and if it looks Mickey Mouse and ghetto, well, I mean, that's what we're working with. But this is like overstock stuff, and then up here I have what started it all, which is a Cricut. And then I just have a printer, which I don't use because it wastes too much ink. We just have a bunch of random stuff, envelopes, and then restock. And then got this nice comfy gaming chair that I got for 60 bucks. Our trash can, which is a Bass Pro Shop trash can. I like fishing. Let's get to the nice and beefy stuff over here. So we're rocking with the Graphtec CE8000. I got no complaints about it. One thing that I can say is I wish I would have gotten a Roland vinyl cutter, only because I have a Roland printer. At the moment, I'm only using this for print and cut because I can't get this. I can get them to talk. I can get the registration marks from Illustrator to print on here, but I'm having like printing issues with like printing quality, and it's just not doing what I need it to do. It's literally printing everything at like 80%, 70% quality. A lot of it's blurry, so I can't get it to work, and right now I don't have all the time in the world to troubleshoot, so I'm currently using that to print and cut, and this for decals. I do have the extra blade. This extra blade is for whenever I do kiss cuts with this. I have it ready. I just, like I said, I can't get this. I can't get my registration marks to print right. So yeah, this is a 24-inch plotter or cutter. Yeah, vinyl cutter / plotter. It's a workhorse. If you have a Cricut or if you have an off-brand like US cutter, this is a game changer. I've had Cricuts. I've had US cutters. I've had knockoffs. I wish this would have been one of the first investments I did once I started seeing money. Do yourself a favor and get one of these ASAP if you're in this type of industry making decals. And then right here we have our media vinyl. We got some Oracle for the decals. I rock Substance for my Roland printer. And then I have some silver oil slick, some holographic in case I want to print on it or make stickers out of it. A backup roll of Oracle. If you know Roland, you know this is one of the competing brands in ink, and some will say don't use it, some will say use it. I personally am not paying $100 per cartridge, and these you get for like 40 bucks each, maybe 50 after shipping. So I'd rather pay 200 for all of them rather than 450 after shipping for OEM inks. I'm not here to tell you what to do and what not to do, but anyway, this is my Roland BN28. If you're looking into getting a printer and this is all you can afford, I say go for it. But if you have the money, do yourself a favor, skip this and jump straight to a large format printer. You can either do maybe like a Memaki, or you can do, I think there's a Roland that's like 15 grand. I would say spend the extra money and just go all into a large format printer, especially if this business is something that you see yourself doing for a long time and you can afford it. If you can't afford it, start with this and work your way up. I regret getting this, only because it takes so long to complete 300 to 500 stickers that are 3 by 3 inches. For example, if I have to do, let's see, 4 by 4 inch stickers, and I have to do like 300 of them, and like let's say there's like 3 different sizes, this thing's gonna be printing for like 24 hours straight. So just keep that in mind. The inks do last, so if your concern is ink, these inks are pretty efficient and you get your money's worth. Then we have a heat press right here. Excuse the mess. I don't really use this heat press too often. Church is not something that I currently do, but it is something that I do want to incorporate to my business. I just have to find the time. And then here we have our first table and our second table. I forgot to mention I have 2 tables. This one is where all the cutting gets done. We have a little air duster blower for the lint, and I also use a lint duster. I use this for both printed stickers and decals. Lint is very common for stickers and you don't want that, it doesn't look professional. And then here I have my laminate for my stuff that needs to get laminated on here. I laminate everything. The only thing that I do not laminate is when I make labels. Labels is a whole different ballgame. Labels are totally doable, but you have to remember, if you want to stay competitive with labels, you can't charge 40 cents for a 2 by 1.5 label. You have to stay competitive. Most competitors are at like 12 to like 19 cents depending on the quantity. If I sound like I'm talking fast, it's because I am. But anyway, guys, that is what I am currently working with. And if you would like to know more about my equipment and my whole setup, feel free to drop it in the comments below, anything that you want to ask. But yeah, like I said, my name's Hector. I run a business on Etsy. I also have a website. I go by Grounded Prints. If you're ever looking for any stickers, I'm your guy. If you're looking for advice, I might be dropping tutorials. It's very hard for me to create content because I'm a full-time dad. I also run this business full-time, so I kind of have to juggle. Now, since I have this YouTube channel, I have to juggle. Now, since I have this YouTube channel, I have to juggle editing, being a full-time dad, being a full-time business owner. And being a business owner, you never stop working. You're always gonna have like inquiries. You're always gonna have shipping issues. Etsy is not all sunshine and rainbows, guys. This right here is just a little bit of the returns that I get. This is probably like 2 months worth of returns. I have 13,000 sales, so yeah, there's a lot of cons with Etsy. So if you're looking into getting into Etsy, I'm gonna make more videos on that platform. Pros, cons, shipping, free shipping, and then just overall the fees they take away, because we don't think about the fees until we're there. But yeah, anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and stay tuned for more content, whether it's business related or lifestyle. I don't really know what exactly I'm gonna be vlogging. I'm new to this, so if you see me looking awkward or looking away or stuttering, excuse me. I'm pretty camera shy at this moment. I'm still learning to be comfortable in front of the camera, so yeah, thanks for watching, guys.